Hey y'all, what's up? How are y'all doing today? So last night I had this overwhelming feeling to watch the movie about the San Andreas fault line, and I know exactly what movie to go to. It's called 10 Point Earthquake. And I was watching it, and the Lord was really showing me through the movie of how bad the San Andreas fault line is going to go off. And I've seen this movie before, but the Lord wanted me to rewatch it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll definitely rewatch it. No big deal. And the Lord pointed something out to me, how the earthquakes are slow. Like, they start out small and slow, and sometimes there's a cluster, and the ground then it gets to a point how it starts to open up. And then it becomes so bad that the earth just starts shaking profusely, and there's no stopping it. And the Lord really showed me too that we're getting close to the San Andreas fault line and that San Andreas system of fault lines. It's about to go off. And I thought, okay, that's the only thing the Lord wanted to show me. Well, I went to bed and I woke up to another movie that was playing. And I don't know the name of the movie, but the Lord really showed me that the new Madric system, the one that the X is going to form over America, there's that fault system right there. This movie was about that fault system. And the Lord really had like flashes of people having dreams and visions of a 10-point earthquake splitting America and a good chunk of Canada down the middle. And I was watching this, and it was going the same way. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, we're starting to have little bitty earthquakes all over the place. And, the Lord gave me this vision, too, of the Yellowstone being awakened by these two big earthquakes. And I've been saying for a very long time, and other people have been saying it too, but before I even knew about what other people were saying, I was saying it, that the ground is going to shake like it's never shook before. And the fault systems are in place. And the Yellowstone is in place for this to happen. And the Lord really pointed out to me that not only can the San Andreas fault line and the San Andreas system that it has, which it has a bunch of branches off of it, can cause some major damage, it can awaken Yellowstone, and Yellowstone can do some damage. And not only that, that new Madric fault system is going to shake like no other. And they are capable of some big, major earthquakes that will cause some serious damage and have long-lasting consequences to America. And my husband was watching some of this with me, and I told him, I was like, yeah, these may be some movies, but the sad thing is, one day this is going to happen. And he looked at me and goes, it's not going to happen. And I'm like, yeah. And I kind of have a feeling of when it's going to happen. And I think he knew where I was going with it, and he didn't want to hear any more of it. But, guys, we are seeing these systems awaken. And they are going to, they're building up the pressure so they can go off in the perfect timing, which will be the rapture. Things are not falling apart. Things are falling into place. We need to be rapture ready. I'm telling you, you do not want to be left behind. Jesus is coming for his bride. And I hope you are part of the bride. And you're not somebody that's lukewarm, straddling the fence. And I hope that you're not somebody that is rejecting Jesus. Because I want to see you in heaven. I want to see you at the marriage supper lamb. I do not want to see anybody left behind. If you're left behind, it's because you chose it. And by rejecting Jesus, by default, you choose the 7 years. You choose Satan. Jesus died for you. Jesus says you are not appointed to wrath. The 7 years of tribulation is a time of God's judgment and wrath. Look around. Open your eyes. Things are not falling apart. Things are falling into place. And you better be on the right side of things. Alright guys, I'm going to get off here. I will see y'all in my next video. Or I'll see you in heaven. I'm hoping the rapture happens before I make another video. But if not, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.